I love you like a rap kid loves breaks.
Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah. Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah. Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah. Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah.
Came to get an oil change for my girlfriend's car, but by the time I left I was short of breath and broken hearted. There she was, bent over a motor, dirty cap with a ponytail that sat between her shoulders, with an oil streak that must have kissed your cheekbone. Thick and voluptuous, I wish that we could be alone. I would love to touch you, rub you, see what's covered up under that greasy blue jumpsuit. Standing there holding that dripping dipstick with a firm grip, yet so delicate. And the way you took that orange oil rag and wiped it clean is guaranteed to get repeated in my dreams. You make me wild, feels like puppy love. Got so lost in your smile when you asked me what the mileage was, and if I ever learned how to change my own oil. Promise that this customer is gonna remain so loyal.
Girl, dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah. Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah. Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah. Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl.
Now there's this hamburger stand 30 minutes out of town. Used to go for the best veggie burgers around. That wasn't till I met this round, guaranteed to astound. Short order chef, eyes deeper than sound. She wore a dirty green apron like a silk nightgown. Them cappuccino fingernails wrote my order down. 3 dots tattooed between a thumb and an index. 24 waist held a holster for the Windex. Heat from the grill made a mascara drip. The sweat on her face showed the fuzz on the lip. Them work pants couldn't hide the love in them hips. Call it bad taste, but this girl was the shit. It's the way that hairnet kinda covered up her ear. Had me asking why the fuck she was even working here. But next time I get hungry, I'ma drive to Pasadena, cause I just gotta see her, mi linda cochina.
Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah. 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 Dirty, dirty, you're such a dirty girl, yeah.
I've been staring at you, oh wow, wow. I've been staring at you, oh wow. I've been staring at you, oh wow, wow. I've been staring at you, oh wow, wow.
A city of fools, I wanna bash whoever's responsible for this incomprehensible lack of passion. The sucker's been seduced down to the stick, and the peasants fill their bellies with the poisons you omit. I've come to separate the heads and shoulders of these tracing paper soldiers that have been designated to take it over. I'ma roll a couple of boulders off the cliff on the road below. Look out below, cause I don't know what I'ma hit. Yeah, I live by the word until I die by your sword. Even when I'm dead, my head will live inside your RCA chords. I'll wait for the right time, but it resembled nowadays. Descended on the earth to put an end to all your holidays. The assassin, covered in plain clothes, smothered the sunlight and set flame to your rainbows. And then came the storm. Bewildered those that didn't contemplate fate disguised as the norm. And when the smoke evaporated and the damage was assessed, the casualties were counted as they looked upon the mess. As they focused their eyes on the horizon, who'd have guessed? All that stood atop the hill was number 7 silhouette, with his head splitting tears, cement breaking, weeping for these people walking in they sleep. My talk is not as cheap and my thoughts are not as deep as the day I woke up to discover I lost my sheep. Head-splitting tears, cement breaking, weeping for these people walking in they sleep. My talk is not as cheap, and my thoughts are not as deep as the day I woke up to discover I lost my sheep. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, I beg 1,000 pardons for each word I've used for personal gains, but the letters that float through my head to mold my sentences could never be contained by your simple picture frames. For every intoxicated moment I hate life, I strive to balance my aura by dancing with the light. Sometimes it's difficult to stay quiet, I fight it each time I find myself walking across your eyelids, wishing the malnutritioned imagination of yours could see the truth you breathe through each one of your pores. And now the days are drastic, the nights last forever. Wanna tear this motherfucker up and put it back together. I'd like to ask the cats that act like they my peers, if you spent the energy I've spent trying to count the tears. One of these days I'm gonna climb the tallest building of all, give a warning to those below and let the tears fall. All the head-splitting tears, cement breaking, weeping for these people walking in they sleep. My talk is not as cheap, and my thoughts are not as deep as the day I woke up to discover I lost my sheep. Head-splitting tears, cement breaking, weeping for these people walking in they sleep. My talk is not as cheap, and my thoughts are not as deep as the day I woke up to discover I lost my sheep.
Nobody sees except my mirror on the wall. Nobody sees except my mirror on the wall.
The damage overseen by anyone that comprehends. The anguish felt only by the ones that invest. The language was primitive, the listener complex, and everyone was trying to define success. All the self-proclaimed prophets dressed up to look like poets, pretending to be martyrs that they're not. You can learn all their names and ingrain them on your brain's memory so you can spout them off the top. You'll kill them all and let God give them haircuts. The flood has begun and no one has been paired up, so I'ma take a second to beckon the downfall of your so-called civilized nation. Yo, stop the sound now. When I first landed, the damage was outlandish. Anguish, anxiousness, and taking it for granted. But when I first landed, I was so relieved I lost my focus. Soon exceeded recommended dosages. Now I hold the grip that holds the soul, that holds the quote skills exclusive, and leaves illusions of unfocused flows. I don't suppose you're taking too much time, breaking too much mind, trying to unravel the babble that dismantled and left the lines in need of some assembly, so I can find the secret key and free all the MCs. This planet spins on a thin axis. All axis passes won't help you to grasp the atmosphere. I mean, what did you think? My agenda was to freestyle, smile, get paid to smoke weed and grab the mic and spoon feed. There's more to this than just paying the rent. If you're riding on the stone, you need to ride it to the end. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. Some shells get broke, some keep their wicks closed, some get exposed as little man big pose. Some make moves and some stay daydreamers, but everybody seems to want some loot, food and a beamer. Well, make mine hunted green with camel insides, 10% tense, Mr. Pip and some french fries. Inch by inch I take it closer to the shoulder, but day by day it's getting harder to stay sober. Once again on the edge, heads inebriated, movement needs motive. It's easier to be sedated, what makes me mighty and another tiny. Why does my psyche give a damn about whether or not you like me? It's just rhymes, right? I might be wrong. I grip the mic tight cause it's all I really have a grip on. So let the losers lose and let the players play. The only difference is the day to some dust on the clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. Whose world is that? It ain't mine, and I'm grateful. Already got a plate full of clay on my table. I'm capable of handling fate, I know this. So do the people that get pissed when this microphone is spits. Too many get caught up in the lines that MC started, but it's clear to me the ones that fear me are the ones that order. I spot a blemish on your planet's existence. I deliver subtle terror submerged in clever sentences, instantly rinsing away the misfits and fill me residue decay of all the hypothetical spew they spray when they sway. I dab them, half of them can't fathom where the math's from. My man beyond knows, you can ask them. At last when we get down to it, There's more than sand and fluid involved in how I revolve and evolve. Can we solve the secrets? No. Can we take trinkets? No. So when they ink hits, it's more than just a sequenced flow. I can't bring it with, so I'ma leave me here. Centuries from now, they're gonna study atmosphere. Carefully I steer, I'm aware life is fatal. When I go, I wanna go like hope, taken by the Play-Doh. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Planets as small as balls of clay. What could you say as the earth gets further and further away? Back to visit, she says, cause in some ways Minneapolis is more real than LA. But I won't go to the Triple Rock on a Tuesday. Too many people pop out of their pimples to play. And at night, we can watch these people in these bars. They're all insane, they all know my name. Who won the game? No one's in pain. But either way, girl, I'm glad you came. And with the elements and irrelevance I strain. Hair's wet, who cares if it's sweat or rain? As long as it doesn't leave a permanent stain. It's all in vain if there's nothing left to gain. And something in the way she looks at her prey. There's no way she'll allow you to live. Swallow the fight, inhale the night. There's not much else left for you to give. Who's leaving? There she goes. Who's leaving? Who's breathing? As opposed to who's bleeding? Caress the rooftop and stare at the space for the flesh that you gave just to get a taste. It goes, nothing comes close. Scream with a smile and choke, boy, choke. Passion come death, and death bring power. At the top of the hour, we sing for the monster. And here she goes with that look in her eyes. The souls of those that got took by surprise. Crooked little smile that clings to her lips. On a night like this, I sing for the bitch. What's the time? It's almost time for her to go to work. The sun is shining, but I'm in the shadow of my smirk. I keep my breathing under my breath, tucked within the untrimmed bushes next to her front steps. And when she leaves to make trek towards the bus stop, my lover ups pops 1,000 tiny blood clots. Damn, I wish that she was mine. But time and time over, the discretion on my right shoulder whispers to my ear, advising me to admire from way over here. Play the rear and struggle for the view to clear. It's been 2 years and quite a few beers, too many loose tears and a few souvenirs. And if she only knew how long I've waited for her, how her smile's enough to make my winter warmer. If she knew the way she walks could take away my storm, she'd probably call the cops and get a restraining order. As much as I hate myself, I hate you more, but I still smile when you come through that door. And as much as I hate my life, I hate yours too. Just can't seem to teach myself to ignore you. This is for the ladies, not every lady, just the ones that drive me crazy, the ones that scream save me. I wanna thank y'all for everything you gave me. Now lean in and taste me. Just a lonely summer, slowly dying. I was smiling hard, but I was lying. Just a lonely summer, slowly dying. I was smiling hard, but I was lying.
supposed to talk about this. But
join the main event and fight against the lukewarm. With nothing but their word and their history, take a can of paint and try to decorate their dignity. It's not what they anticipated. It doesn't matter, put your fists up and instigate it. And they can't save the planet or the children or the pandas or themselves. Damn it, I'm just a man that loves rap so much, in fact, I put every piece of myself inside these fucking tracks. What is that? You whisper something from the back? You think your personal attacks make up for what you lack? I'm just a cat searching for a clean lap to crash in the world, hurting, waiting for they turn to take a nap. Sorting through the bills, fan mail, and life threats, wondering why the postman ain't delivered my wife yet. They call me Sean, this is Anthony. No need to act hard, cause we got extended family. So I smile while I try to use my words wise. Say what I meant, just in case this is your first time. Woo child of the wings tired, smiling like a couple of fools at the Queen Ride. Can't wait for the vibrate to thicken, so we can watch the world's hips gyrate. Even the dead's getting live, it's a little deep, but you can float, come on baby, dive. To fall in love with this, from the petals on a flower to the pimples on it. The insults and the compliments, just wanna see the mommy free, the honesty and common sense. Stop following the wind that you swallow, cause it's too simple to aim for a target sitting on a fence. We do it for the candle in the sky, here's the toast goes out to those that can't handle they high. You and I, we can swim into the tide and watch these other children lose their mind. Take a ride, and they landed safe and sound, better try to take them out before they make your saviors proud. So fix the beef, quit acting like a sheep, either spit your speaker, sit there and grit your teeth. To spread the info to the kinfolk, and with the climate on the inside of the windows. They're here, the baby farmer, gonna take it farther, make a mark and break apart your fake martyrs. Planted firm, let the planet burn, understand the terms, you don't wanna open up this can of worms. I'm trying to keep my prize on the eyeball, but people wanna see you fly or to watch the sky fall. Who's to blame for your lack of conviction? I wasn't drafted, I asked for the mission. Put your name on the list at the bottom on an empty line and hold in plain sight whatever gave you the right to question mine. The night prowler gonna crawl past all the rap politics. You can put that on your last dollar. Wake up, it's bigger than a pay stub. There's the door, get your money, go wash off your makeup. Love the taste of blood. I don't know what that means, but I know that I mean it. Maybe they're as evil as they seem, or maybe I only look out the window when it's scenic. Atmosphere finally made a good record. Yeah, right, that shit almost sounds convincing. The last time I felt as sick and contradictive as this was the last time we played a show in Cincy. Get real, they tell me. If only they knew how real this life really gets. They would stop acting like a silly bitch. They would respect the cock, whether or not they believed in it. Doesn't take much, and that's messed up, because these people do a lot of simple shit to impress us. While everyone was trying to outdo the last man, I was just a ghost trying to catch some Miss Pac-Man. Hello ma'am, would you be interested in some sexual positions and emotional investments? See, I'm not insane, in fact I'm kinda rational when I be asking, yo, where did all the passion go? East Coast, West Coast, down south, Midwest. Nowadays everybody knows how to get fresh. Somebody give me a big yes. God bless America, but she stole the beat from Bless. Now I'm too fucked up to dance, so I'ma sit with my hand on the front of my pants. You can't achieve your goals if you don't take that chance. So go pry open that trunk and get those amps. You know, days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. In the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance.
balance, I'm trying to build a balance.
So now I keep a close eye on my pets, because they make most of their moves off of instinct and sense. It's eat, sleep, fuck, in self-defense. So straight, you can set your clocks and place bets. Wait, let's pray on a blind, deaf, dumb, dead. Hustle, maybe a couple will love what you said. MCs drag their feet across a big naked land with an empty bag of seed and a fake shake of hands. Yeah, I got some last words. Fuck all of y'all. Stop writing raps and go play volleyball. Gotta journey the world in a hurry, cause my attorney didn't put enough girls on the jury. Guilty of dropping these bombs in the city, but I'm innocent. Love is the motive, that's why I'm killing them. Guilty of setting my fire in all 50, but I'm innocent. Blame it on my equilibrium.
In the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. In the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. I gotta find my balance, I gotta find my balance.
Now all my friends are famous. It's either one thing or another. Y'all don't know what my name is. Probably know both of my brothers. One is a hard-working savior, the other's a hard-working soldier. I'm just your next-door neighbor, working hard and trying to stay sober. Wait for the car at the corner, pretend like you know what the plot is. Won't quit till I hit California, make you my Golden State goddess.